James Helder, IFL TV, in association with NTK Global. With me, I've got British champion Martin Ward. Firstly, congratulations on your points win over MAXI HUGHES. You must be sick of the sight of Maxi. Third time you have come to exchange some blows in the ring.
Yeah, he's a good lad though, Maxi. He's a good fighter. I tell you what, he's a good fighter. Fair play to the little man. He brought his game, and we had a proper little tear up in there tonight. I don't know. I ain't watched it back obviously. Just got out of the ring, but felt like a good old fight to be involved in, and you know, I wish him all the best until or if we ever meet again.
I mean, let's cast our mind back to your call when you got hit with one of the most brutalist headbutts I've ever seen another person take, accidentally or not. I saw when you stood up, and it was given as one of them was given as a knockdown as well when it wasn't coincidentally. So I saw the frustrations in your face. So respect to you for coming through that and giving MAXI HUGHES another shot at that.
Yeah,
so
after the first fight, we had a draw. Thought I won the fight at the time. We got it on again. I went to Eddie straight away. I said I want to get the rematch, and we fought again. I think that was December. We fought again in April of the following year. It was like 5 months later, and 4 or 5 months later, and I ended up stopping him in 5 rounds. He had a badly damaged nose, but it was a good fight leading up to that. I slipped one of his shots and hit him an uppercut and hit him straight on. It was a little peach of a shot. So you know, I know it wasn't going to be no walkover today. I prepared, trained very hard, very hard, and I always train for the long haul. Do you know what I mean? I always get prepared for 12 rounds, and not even so much this. Every fight, I was stay in the gym, train hard to get my goal and become a world champion one day. Please God. So you know, we never left no stone unturned, as they say in camp, and left it in there in the ring tonight.
You're one mandatory away from getting that long style strap outright. Anthony CACACE is the mandatory. Do you feel that you're going to take that challenge? Is that something that you want to do before you move on?
Yeah, of course. I'd love to win the British title outright and just chuck it on my mum and dad's mantelpiece at home, and that's theirs, and they can leave me alone with all the boxing carry on, and they can have their belt and leave me be. But I'd like to win the title outright and then help God move on to bigger fights.
Dangerous fighter, actually. He's
good fighter.
He's a good fighter. He's building up a good reputation.
He's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. He's unbeaten, and a challenge I definitely am looking forward to taking.
Do you relish the chance now to get into some bigger fights? I mean,
of course.
MAXI HUGHES obviously counts as 20% of your record.
I know.
So you're
I've boxed about 15 times.
Are you excited now to get sort of into these tests? Like, no disrespect to any football, but some bigger tests.
Yeah. I've before this here fight, I was saying like, we get MAXI out of the way and get me a big fight. I want a European title. I want to get on the road now to become a world champion. And I've got another mandatory stuck on me with Anthony CACACE to win the title outright. So I can't see why not. Why one more fight now I can win this title for life. So after that, then I can move on to bigger fights. But I definitely want the bigger fights.
Do you feel you're good enough to win a world title? Do you feel comfortable enough at this moment in time, or do you think you need a few fights at European level to then decide?
I want to be going European route first, yes, obviously, and build up. 25 years of age. I think that was my 19th fight now, but I'm definitely on the road to becoming. I want big fights. I'm filling out. I'm getting stronger. My strength took over in the second half of that fight when I was sort of half walking him down and pushed him about a bit, and I'm physically strong big and strong for the weight, and I think I've got a boxing ability. So you know, as the stage goes on, I'm definitely liable to fight for a world title and help God bring it back home.
Yeah, I was there at the other MAXI fights, and I think you are definitely a lot stronger in comparison to when you fought him before. You certainly hold your own a lot more on the inside, and seem to be sort of dominating rather than being sort of pushed on the back foot.
He come and fought tonight though. He come and he's letting his shots go. I was slapping off him, but he was slapping back off me. You know what I mean? It was a proper man's fight. It was a good fight. You know, we shook hands after. I went into the changing room, shook his hand, and let chat with him. We'll have a pint of beer with him. He's you know what I mean? He's out of school. He's a good old kid. Business is business. He was my mandatory. I had to deal with it.
He's a good, honest pro, isn't he, Max?
That's exactly what he is.
He's a good, hard-working, honest pro. You can't help but like him.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations on the win. I know you boys are going to watch the rest of the fights. We've got the battle with Blackpool coming up as well.
Yeah.
Quite interesting in itself.
Yeah. I just want to give you a shout out to Bill here. He done me corner work tonight as well.
What's happening, Bill?
Hello, gang.
How are you, mate? You okay?
Yeah, good, mate.
He helped me out with my corner tonight.
Yeah. Had the honour of doing that.
Always see you in the corner, Bill. And I've met you a few times myself, and so I've got to know you a little bit. But Yeah, always see him in the corner. Explain to us a little bit about what's been going on with your nephew, if you can. Please.
Yeah, unfortunately, James, we had the tragic news at New Year's Day. My nephew was tragically killed in Amsterdam. He worked for Emirates Airlines cabin crew, and he was tragically hit by a train. The circumstances are still as unexplained, which I'm glad you spoke to me, James, because it's time to give a shout out to the people who've got right behind me, because it's only when you're in this position yourself and you know the red tape, when you're asking a simple question about a loved one who's being taken like that and decimated a family, it's so frustrating. But the family have got the strength, you know, we'll keep going. And you know, I've wrote a letter today to someone, I hope it goes, but you know, we're going to keep going. And at this, everybody in the boxing fraternity, yourself, mate, what you did the other day, IFL TV, no worried about damaging brands or images, pure, honest support, unbelievable. All the boxing fraternity, but I say you don't like to single people out, but like, these lads are family to me. Martin, Bobby, his dad, Martin Senior, they're absolutely fabulous people. I mean, mate, the gorilla leading the charge on it all, John Ryder. They're just a tremendous gym with John and Ricky and O'Hara and Connor, everyone getting behind the family. I think we'll get answers, James, but I have to be honest, whether we get the truth with those answers is something else, but it won't be for the lack of trying.
I've got to say,
but everyone watching, God bless the lot of you.
I've got to say,
and still,
it's a hard thing to deal with. So I've said credit to yourselves and the way you conducted yourself all the way through this, and it's not an easy thing to deal with. So
can I
thank you.
Also give a shout out to my sponsors who helped me out for this camp.
Please do.
I can't do all this here without him. Ricky Judd is my main sponsor from the Gold Stall in Basel, and he's been blind in years. Peter and Karen Grant with Aquasoft, Salts and Riglift, and Greg Meehan and Kamal Sunday with Simple Let's. And they've all been blinding for us. Oh, I nearly forgot he was on the back. Winnie's Meals helped me with my nutrition this time for this camp, and I feel strong as ever on their meals. So check them out, guys. They're definitely worth a shout.
There you go.
Thanks very much.
Can I just say, James, before we finish there, because as I say, I can't thank everyone, but I've just missed out some crucial people, and I won't sleep tonight. I'm that sort of person. Claymaker, Simon Clay, to everyone is publicity is this man's oxygen. If you're watching Simon, I've done it okay, but he's going to run a marathon tomorrow with the same t-shirt on.
It's lovely. It's
and God bless him. I mean, he can hardly run the poor lad, you know what I mean? but he's going to have a go.
Just about walk.
And Simon, you know, Simon and Jack Sedgwick from SA UK, great stuff. That's the first time they've let me go near the ring without jumping on my back. So, you know, good lads, great support. Lee Crawford, Ricky, all the jock lads, all my mates up there. God bless the lot of you. Thank you.
Best of luck, lads. Thank you very much.
Cheers, James.